Welcome back. Canada is hoping to build on some early influence in artificial intelligence by building a thriving ecosystem here. France's Mistral AI is looking to expand in Canada, and it's on the hunt for talent and business. We talked recently with Marjorie Janiewicz. She's Chief Revenue Officer at Mistral.
Mistral thinks we are very well positioned to help Canadian businesses to make the most out of AI. For us, what's really essential is inserting into the technology the language, but also the culture in Canada into those AI systems, being able to deploy on-premise so that really sovereignty is achieved from a data perspective, and really enabling Canadian businesses to bridge the gap between proof of concepts and actually effective production systems that are useful both in the private and the public sector. So I think for us, the appeal is very much to collaborate with the ecosystem in Canada to help really Canada build a moat in innovation through AI.
And when you look for those collaborations, do you tend to look at, there's some big obvious names that are US based, or can you find those partners here in Canada?
I think we can definitely find those partners in Canada. We have a lot of momentum in financial services, a lot of momentum in energy, a lot of momentum in the public sector. And I think a lot of great players in Canada can benefit from our technology there. So we see Canada as an important market for us, and we cannot wait to really cultivate talent, participate into the development of the ecosystem.
There's obviously a lot of enthusiasm about where AI goes, and it's taken valuations off the charts with it. For businesses, it's a much more kind of prosaic view. Will this investment yield me returns? And many businesses are kind of skeptical about the near term of that. What would your argument be that this is an investment that they need to make now?
Yeah, I think it's such a great point, and I think you can read a little bit everywhere in the news that 95% of AI projects actually do not go into production. We think the secret sauce is really very much about bringing the data in the enterprise into the systems, of course keeping that data their own, but really customizing those systems to the goodness that's within the enterprise. And if you do that, we see an acceleration path between proof of concept and production, and very successful projects that are leading to increased revenue, but also increase productivity. So to us, it's really adapting those systems, adapting the AI to those businesses that own really AI data as their moat.
And when you look to collaborate, does it tend to be with other developers, AI developers in this country, or with the businesses themselves? And I guess the reason for asking that is, where will the jobs be? Will there be additional jobs at AI companies here because of what you're up to, or will it be inside companies who need AI expertise?
Well, the answer is both. We enable developers in building applications and systems, but we also partner directly with the enterprises that are trying to either create new revenue opportunities or improve productivity. So the jobs can be created on the AI science side, but also unlocking new opportunities. So the jobs are really on both fronts, and we cannot wait to further hire in Canada to participate in the growth in the ecosystem.
And do you have a sense of what your needs might be in terms of hiring down the road?
Yeah, I mean, we are very fortunate to find in Canada great talent in MILA, in universities. So we will be looking for talent in the science side, in the applied science side, but we will also look across the board, go to market, sales, marketing, and all of that.
That was our conversation with Marjorie Janiewicz, Chief Revenue Officer at Mistral AI.